Three guesses where I am. The Lake District. The beautiful Lake District. So yeah, I'm back out again. Today, it's on a little mission to do the North Central Fells. So we're going to be tagging off 6 Wainwrights today. And we're just above Keswick. Cat bells in the distance. This is going to be a great one. It's perfect weather. It's cold, it's icy, but blue skies. So yeah, this should be a good one. Crag, steep climb, 1 mile. That's where we're heading first. So today I've decided to do a walk called the North Central Fells, and this is from Walking the Wainwrights in 36 Walks. It's a website, but it's also a book, and I've got both. And I've recommended this so many times. I've done loads of their routes. They're fantastic, always long routes. And obviously, if you do them all, which I intend to do, you'll complete all the 214 Wainwrights. Yesterday, which was last week's video, I was up Pavey Ark, and I'm also going to be out Sunday with the missus as well on another big hike, so saving my legs a little bit, even though this is still a bit of a slog. But yeah, hope you enjoy this video. The weather is absolutely stunning today in the lakes. It's gorgeous. It's very cold, very icy this morning, but blue skies. It should warm up a little bit later, but it said it's going to be around 0 degrees all day. So this first Wainwright, it's 300 and odd metres, so not too high. And I believe it's one of the popular spots around here for a really good sunset and sunrise. Oh, look at the sun just coming up over there. I can lose this soon. It was a cold start this morning, so that's why I've got it on. I've just had to stop quickly and lose this. It is too warm, and it's definitely a time to get this hat off as well. And we'll rock the cap. Is it really a Kris video if I haven't got my cap on backwards? I don't think it is. So yeah, it's really warm today. I'm sweating already, and I've got a t-shirt under this, which I might have to ditch. I'll keep it on for now. But basically, I've just been following this path. Now this is Bleebury Fell. We're going to be coming up here. But for now, we're just going to follow this round, and over there is Crag. Now there is another way that you can come from the bottom and come up this climb, and you kind of go round as an out and back. But I've decided to come this way, so I'll do an out and then I'll come back the same way again. Oh, what I will show you quickly, I'm back to my trail runners. It's that weather where I can wear them. Now for those who know, I love my Ultra Timp 5. I use them on the Tour de Mont Blanc, some of the long distance hikes. They're fantastic. But I've recently bought these, and if you can see on there, these are Gore-Tex. So actually, these are the Timp 5s, but they're waterproof. Fantastic. I used them yesterday, walking through rivers and things. Didn't let any water in, which are fantastic. Because the Ultras normally, they're designed so you do get your feet wet basically, but they dry quickly. But I don't like it, me. If you walk through damp grass like today, you just end up with soaking feet. And I'm not about the waterproof socks life. I do have them, but I'd rather not. Right, let me hurry up, get this back on, and let's get cracking. So this is where we just crossed now. That's where we're heading next. And now we just take this little turn here, and you can see where we're heading. You can see the path over here, and that'll take us round this fell. Just walking up to the summit now, and let's see what this beautiful view is going to be. Awesome, what a view. Got Blencathra in the background, Skiddaw, obviously down to Keswick, and then you've got Cat Bells and the Newlands Horseshoe around there. Yeah, you can see why people come up here for sunrise. It's stunning. Right, so that's Crag, 379 metres. I'm just going to take a quick picture, and then we're heading back that way, up that track, and over in that direction. Boggy hell. Oh yes, good you have got these ones on today. So boggy. Anyway, let's hopefully get to some kind of path, for Christ's sake. God, I can't remember the last time I wore sunglasses. It's gorgeous. This is where we're heading. And this second Wainwright is going to be Gleave Fell. It's the first time for me coming on these Wainwrights, so it's nice to see. A few more to tick off this weekend. I booked myself a few days in the lakes, and it's just worked out so well. So I've managed to get out today and yesterday, and then I've already got a wild camp plan for tomorrow. So that is brilliant. Three to 4 days in the Lake District. Oh, I've needed it. Really needed this. This is where we're heading. I'm not sure what this mound is. It's nothing on the map. Let's carry on, head into the sun. Then there should be a left turn somewhere following the path up. Just see for miles. There's no snow on any of the tops. I mean, if it comes back, I'll obviously get out on another hiking camp, but I'm kind of ready for the nice weather now. I'm ready for spring, me, even though it's just winter. We've got longer days, better weather. It's usually still quite cold, but fresh. The weather's normally perfect for camping, and it's usually not too busy either before the rush of summer. You see where we're going? This wiggly route up to the cairn at the top. Maybe this is justified for a quick one. What do you reckon? 3, 2, 1. Shh. Right, this is not the summit. It's a false summit. It's just a cairn, so the summit's behind. That was a little bit of a slog up them steps. Well worth it for the views though. So we'll just keep following it round, and the summit is just kind of behind this. Right, we're just approaching the summit of Gleave Fell at 590 metres. This is Wainwright number 2 of the day. It could be that little cairn there, so we'll go and touch that as well. Great thing about this, you've got a little bit of shelter in here as well, so if it was a windy day you could sit down in here. But yeah, considering this is really easy to get to, but it is boggy, the views are outstanding. 360 degrees. And the bonus with doing fells like this is they're just not that common. So if you want to avoid massive groups of people, you know, if you're forced to come on a weekend, something like this is great. You still get the views. It might not be the biggest named summit in the world, but it's certainly a cracker. Yeah, we'll just touch this as well, just to be on the safe side, just to make sure we've tagged it. There we go. So we're heading along the tops now, and the next one's high seat, 609 metres I think. It's a little bit of a trek yet. When I was reading up on this, it did say it's quite notorious for being really bad underfoot for bogginess. And to be honest, I thought that was quite boggy coming up there, so let's see what this holds. Luckily the ground is a little bit frozen in places, which is probably helping a little bit. But I can imagine sometimes the air coming in, it's going to be absolutely horrendous. But let's not talk too soon. You never know, I might be cutting to a video foreshadowing waist deep in a bog pit. The only nightmare when it's like this is it's just generally slow going. Again, this isn't too bad here, but you know when you're wiggling, trying to avoid all the water, you can hear it underfoot. So I won't film too much of this bit because, as you can see, it's just the same thing all the way across. If there's any interesting bits, I'll pick them up. If not, let's get a little bit further. I'll get my poles out just in case. Let's make our way a little bit closer. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. I mean, how wide do you go? We need to get across here somewhere. I think whatever we do, we're going to have to kind of go through this. Oh God. I think what I'll do, come back to where we were, sink in there. Oh, bastard. Oh, hang on, this looks more promising. Oh my God, it's sinking, this rock. That is unbelievably slippery. Come on, baby. Yes. Hooking nightmare. Yeah, I've got a feeling we're going to get a lot of this now. Yeah, I could just do without this boggy mess. It's slowing me down. We're getting closer. It's incredibly boggy. It's so bad. Really hard going. I was almost knee deep before. When I say almost, it was halfway up my leg. Managed to clean my shoes off a little bit, so it's not too bad. So now I'm actually kind of stuck here. I'm in this fence, so I need to go over it. I don't know where I've kind of gone wrong here, but I'm guessing that I should be going up this path here. So I don't know whether to stay on this side. Well, I'll cross over the fence and I'll kind of stay on that side up there. Yeah, not the best route, that at all. I mean, that is the route, but ground's awful. So if you do come this way, don't wear trail runners unless they're Gore-Tex, because you will get wet. I was coming up here, but I can see the cairn, it's over there. So I'm on the wrong section. So what we need to do is cross over this wall. So I'll bring you back when I'm over there, stretch my legs over this bit. There she blows. And there we go. We make it to the summit. So this is the summit of High Seat. This is the highest of the day, and I think this is 608 metres, something like that. I'll put it below. Again, lovely views of the surrounding fells and mountains. The landscape itself is all pretty similar, all the same colour, quite marshy, boggy ground, but still some really nice views. For all my wild camping people, could you pitch your tent here? 100%. Lovely little spot here. And you would get your pegs in as well. Right, so that's Wainwright number 3, ticked off. Now to head to our 4th. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get a quick drink, get rid of some of this stuff into my bag. I've got my drone in here and I know it's squeaking when I'm talking on the mic. So I'm going to get rid of this, I don't need that now. We've got to go back the way we came a little bit, come back that way, and I think we're heading to maybe over in that direction, something like that. But I'll let you know what it is when we're on our way there. I'll tell you a little bit about it. So, as you noticed, I've put my chest pouch away now. I've put most things away so I can get some speed, because I have been dill-dallying today, taking my time, enjoying it, which is still good to do. And just see which way we're going. Yeah, which is still good to do, but I really need to start motoring now. Otherwise, we're going to be out all day. And we've still got 3 Wainwrights to go, which we can tag on the way back. Squelch, squelch, squelch. It gets to the stage where you just give up and just keep walking through it anyway. Ugh. Looking at my map, it looks like we're heading to the right or somewhere. So I'm hoping just up here, or maybe here, I can probably cross over a little bit further. We'll get to this little mound here where the rocks are and we'll just cross over the fence there. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so this is a path we're on before. That was that little sign that we saw before. So that sign is obviously taken up this way somewhere. Yeah, if you want to bag your Wainwrights, you can't avoid this one. You still got to do it. As I say, it's not the prettiest paths, but the views are worth it. And I'm not necessarily a Wainwright bagger. I am, as in, I obviously do tick them off, but I'm not hell-bent on smashing them over a certain period or anything like that. I'll just get them done when I get them done. Kris, where are you going? This isn't a path. Yes, I know. But this is where my route's taking me. I'm absolutely bang on the line of my watch. Crazy. Where this is taking us, I do not know. Look at the state of this. But this is just walking through nothingness, heading to nothingness as far as I'm concerned. It'll certainly be a good test of these shoes anyway, to see if my feet are dry underneath these, because these have been absolutely soaked all day. I've just checked my watch to see where we're heading. and it's Raven Crag. However, this is taking us such a direct route to it. Just beelined a straight line down the hill. So I'm sure there's other paths to get there, but this is kind of a direct way to get there. Just going to make our way down there. I can hear the water, so we need to get to where that stream is and follow the stream for a little bit, I think. Nothing like coming off the beaten track, eh? You can see the ground though, it is slippy. So you've just got to be very careful. Poles have been a lifesaver on this. Just last little bit of dodgy bit here. There we go. I made it down. I'm going to cross over here and then somehow I think I'm going to have to make my way up here. We'll work it out from there. My map seems to be taking me up here, but that can't be right, surely. I think this is Castle Crag here, which isn't one that we're necessarily tagging, but we can tag it. But I just need to work out the best way. I'm guessing it might be easier to come along here, make our way up, cross over that fence, and then get to the top. I'm maybe gonna have to lower myself down here and cross over. I mean, this is not ideal. Oh, I think I'm just gonna go straight over the wall there. I mean, what is this route that I'm following? I've sort of just come down. Can you see what I see? A big fence. Well, it's not that way, but my map's telling me I need to be going that way. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is follow this fence up here and hope there's a point where we can cross it. Get through it, get under it, no idea. Definitely can't get up that way. Gonna follow this wall up here, all the way along, and we'll try and find a point where we can cross it, hopefully up there. Right, I've gone further up that wall. We definitely need to be heading that way. And there are no places to cross. Do you just magically get on the other side of this, or do you walk all the way around? Now, I would love to film and show you what I do. However, I'm also conscious many different types of people watch this, and I don't want to go breaking no rules, climbing over fences, nothing stupid like that. So let me work out how to walk all the way around, and then it'll be a trek for me, but I'll bring you back when I'm on that side. It could take some time. Right, I've managed to make my way all the way around, and now we're going to head up here. As we're on our way to Raven Crag, I thought I'd check out this little summit as well, this little crag. And here we go, look. Castle Crag Fort, this is called. So I'm glad we're seeing an actual sign, so hopefully it means that we don't have to climb another fence to get out of here. Not that I climbed a fence before, but you know what I mean. Let's get on the top and check out the views. We can actually appreciate what we've just come down. So that's what we've just come down there, alongside, straight down the front of there. That definitely can't be the right way to go, but it is what it is. Quite nice views, surrounded by trees a little bit. And it looks like down here we've got a path. So I'm guessing we're heading to the railings over there. I'm guessing. And finally, for the first time in a while, we get on a little bit of a path, which would be nice. So this is Castle Crag, 418 metres or 419 metres, something like that. It's not a Wainwright, but it's another little thing to tag on the way. So we'll get back down, we'll get on the path, and let's get over to Raven Crag, because as you can see, the sun is starting to get low in the sky again now. We've finally found a little bit of path as well, which is nice. Right, so now we're going through here and we're following these steps up to Raven Crag. Nearly there, nearly there. Oh, we're just getting to the tunnel. Look at this. How's this for a view? Hi, all right?
Hiya.
Look at this. Absolutely stunning. So down here, right in the middle, this is Stuybeck Farm, which you've seen a gazillion times on my channel. And then this climb up here, am I pointing in the right place? Maybe here. This is the one that I did on the. This is one that takes you up to Raise. So Raise is at the back of there, basically. So it takes you all the way up there. You snake all the way up onto the tops, and that takes you to Sky Barrow Dodd and the Dodds. And right is Raise, Whiteside, and eventually up to Helvellyn. How stunning is that? Beautiful. So I'm actually going to stop here for a few minutes, just enjoy it, take a few pictures, and then we'll crack on. So let me just call out the summit. This is Raven Crag, 461 metres. So this is a fantastic place just to come for a simple trek up here, and I reckon you can get a really good, you'll probably get a good, I don't know if you'll get a sunrise and sunset here because of the mountains, but certainly get some epic views, great for photographs as well. And there's a few people sat down below. Good place to have a sit down, enjoy the view, and have a little bite to eat. I might even have my little sandwich and just spend 5 minutes here just to appreciate it, and then we'll make our way back down the steps onto our Wainwright number 5. Got 2 to go before we get back. Did you get it?
Yeah. I got to, honestly, I love watching the planes go over.
Oh, I've just had a lovely sit down there, having a chat to some people, had a little bit of a sandwich, I didn't film it. And now we've got all the steps to go down now. I feel refreshed. The only thing I haven't got is any water. So I've got my water filter now. I've took it out of my bag. Catadin B free, really recommend it. I've used them for years. It's the only water filter I like. So we'll find some running water so I can have a good swig of drink. This is a litre bottle, so that's plenty. We need to motor on because we've still got 2 more Wainwrights to do, but they're all lower than this one, so it's not too bad. I do think we go up again, but it's all on the way back now.
One eternity later.
Right, I've not filmed for it, but I shit you not, I've had to come back the same way that I was before. I cannot believe it. What is this route? So now I've got to cross this daft river again. Now, as you can see, it's not exactly straightforward. I'm going to have to climb up here. Oh. But it says I'm on the right route. As ever, if you want to follow this route, it's in the description. I wouldn't bother. You might not want to follow the exact paths I've done, for Christ's sake. I've just found a bit of a water source, and I hope you can see me all right. I've got a bit of haze on the lens. I've cracked my lens when I dropped the camera before, so that's annoying. I've got that little misty spot there, but just found a little bit of a water source here, running water. So Catadin B free, 1 litre. This is the tactical bag. I prefer this bag because it's actually a little bit thicker material, so it's a little bit more durable than the blue one. Good amount of water in there. Oh, I've needed that. Let me get up here. I need to really get a move on now, or we're never going to get around this. Fuck my life. Still got a long way to go, you know. I don't think we're that far off this one. And then we've got a bit of an ascent to the next one after that. And then I think it's quite a long way back. Maybe down the road. I'm actually not too sure. Let's cross this little gill. There's no paths at all. It's completely going through this thick stuff, which is so hard going on your feet and your legs. And I wanted an easy day today because I'm out again tomorrow. What have I done? But I think I can see a path in the distance. I can. Do you know what? Look. And it joins that gate, that road down there. Don't even look. So annoying. I could have just come down that road. I could have ran down it. Probably got down it in 10 minutes instead of spending 50 minutes plus coming down past Castle Crag again. Over that water, over the fence, over the waterfall, over the stream. Yeah, this is a kind of path up here. It is nice in the sun, but I'm a little bit warm now. Glad I found that water before, I really needed that. I'm just walking in complete bog. So the other Wainwright round there, I've left it. I just haven't got time. Really haven't. So I've skipped that one. I'm going to tag this one and then hopefully I can get down to the road on the other side because we're still about 6k from the start. But the reason it took so long today is I've obviously taken my time. I've been filming, I've had my drone up, I've sat down, I've chatted to people. But what I didn't appreciate was how tough going this ground is, especially on this route. No paths. You just feet are sinking every step. Peat bog. All sorts. My foot's cold now because my ankle's just gone right underneath, so. But I'm heading up to here. You can see it in the distance. I know it's very flary on the screen because I've cracked the screen. Luckily, I've brought my spare DJI Action 4 so I can take the front screen off that and put it on this later. Oh, again. Oh, look at that. Right up to my ankles. I wanted to use these shoes to hike tomorrow as well, but God, I don't know if that's going to happen. But I'm just going to keep plodding along. And when I get up there, when I get to that trig, I'll bring you back. I said that before, didn't I? But it's obviously been a long time since and I'm still going. Thank Christ for that. Oh, non-boggy ground. I've dropped my poles, but let's just tag it. Oh. Fuck my life. Right, where are we? Let's have a look where we are. We're at High Tove, and this is going to be our last Wainwright of the day. So it was going to be 6 Wainwrights, but it was 5, but we did tag Castle Crag, which was another little summit. So we have tagged 6 summits, but only 5 Wainwrights. The other one, I think, is along this path here. It's probably just that little crag out there, so it's not even far. I imagine it's that on the end, but it's the opposite way from where we need to go. Am I doing it? Nope. I think we're going off the side here somewhere. Yeah, probably through that gate and on a bleeding path, hopefully. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and pick up the path, pick up the pace, hopefully, if it is a proper path, and get the hell off here. So we'll try and get down to some kind of civilization, and then I'll know on my watch when it picks us up on the route how far we've got to go, but it's still a hefty distance back to the car, let me tell you. Still got that smear across the lens, I do apologise. Okay, so what is this, what you're giving me? Is this the path? Brilliant. Looks like more boggy mess. So we'll follow the watch, make sure I'm going the right way. It's kind of this way on my watch. Sick of that sound now. Squelch, squelch. This has turned into, oh, I'll show you quite an easy Wainwright route into an absolute mammoth slog. Ah, well. Civilization, lovely to see. Just want to say, I've had an absolutely fantastic time out today. It's been amazing weather, perfect conditions, some lovely views of the distance fells, but underfoot, it's not a great one, this. At least you get to see what this hike's like. If you are a Wainwright bagger, unfortunately, you're gonna have to do this at some stage. Right, as you can see, I've made it back to some form of civilization. Still got a long way to go. Oh, it says 2.5k until we've got a turn. So I think it's about 5k back, 4 or 5k. So that's about an hour and a half. Is this a hike I recommend? Probably not. But if you want to bag your Wainwrights, unfortunately, it's on your list and you're going to have to do it at some stage. My advice, if you do this route, maybe skip Raven Crag on this route because it is stuck out on its own a little bit, and just tag that separately another time. If you want a copy of the route, I think you're mental. I'll leave it below, but yeah, skip this one if I were you. But it's been a fantastic day out. Most important, as I always say, get outside. So I'm outside, I'm smiling, I've had a lovely day. My feet have probably got bog rot, but it's all good, I'm still smiling. So thank you for watching, drop a like if you liked it. I'll reply to all the comments, so if you've got anything to say, pop it below. Literally just got back to my car. I've managed to do 18.9 or 18.8k over 6 hours 21. Average speed 3 kilometers an hour, and I burned 2,450 calories. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm back now, so I'm going to get in the car and then head back to the Ambleside YHA tonight, dry my stuff, have a good sleep, and then back out tomorrow. All right, peace, see you next time.